didn't see you there. Your buddy Moto Miles. How you doing? I know you haven't seen me in a while. I'm still here with the Aprilia Mana here, enjoying a nice ride. And I gotta tell you, you know I don't ride around like this. This is for the purpose of cinema or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't ride like that. I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight of what I've been doing, and we'll go for a quick ride. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Moto Miles. Hope everybody's doing well today. I'm doing okay. Not much going on here. I am riding my new Aprilia Mana 850. Well, used because, you know, let me make that perfectly clear. I had to get everything legal on the bike because I didn't want to be messing around, doing any, you know, illegal riding. I know that's some people's thing. Not really mine, you know. Just not my scene. I know some of y'all like to ride like that, and I'm not judging, it's just not my thing. You can't afford to, God forbid you get in an accident, then you don't have the kind of, you know, you don't have your Class M or whatever you need. You know, and sometimes registration and insurance ain't enough. But anyways, how you guys doing? I'm doing all right, still working. I hope people are going forward and good things and fruitful things are happening for everybody. I'm getting accustomed to the new bike. One of the major things is getting used to the speed, the handling, the heaviness of the bike. Very different riding something that's about, you know, almost 200 pounds heavier than your last bike. It's not the highway, it's the low speed maneuvers where you really feel it. You know, when you're on that low speed, that's when you feel it. But it carries too beautifully. I do miss the X22 sometimes, but I am just having a blast. The previous owner, a wonderful, wonderful family, told me how much fun I would have on this bike, and they did not, you know, they weren't telling fibs. I'm having such a good time with it. I'm not going to show you a video yet of me doing the shifting. I'm still kind of clunky with some of the standard modes, but I'm getting it. But I love sport mode. Right now I'm doing touring mode. Because touring mode is good for moto vlogging. You know, it just makes more sense that way. I have a hankering for opening up the speed in some occasions, but you know what they say, right? Speed is a drug, so I'm not trying to get bit by that. I've had to alternatively create some new habits just based on sort of the kinetic physics of having a different bike. I don't know, everybody's state is different. We're starting to lift restrictions, so there's a bunch more people on the road and things are opening, and it's just really like, wow. And you should see all the motorcycles. It's amazing. Motorcycles and scooters and everything else. You're seeing it all on the road. So it's a wonderful thing. I'm for it. I'm hopefully I'll be able to do some out-of-state riding soon. But right now I'm just enjoying getting the stuff I need. I went to Cycle Trader and I got some riding pants. I got some chinos looking and some blue jeans, look like regular jeans. And I got, I guess what you call it's a camel bag or a water bag. So you can throw some ice in it and have some water so you don't have to go and panhandle for water when you're out. That's always nice. It's a good thing to stay hydrated. I know people live in Florida and places like that. Hey, listen, I got to give a big shout out to Mike Check Moto. This guy shouted me out. He's such an inspiring guy. He's like more of an engineer, fix-it guy, and he's so humble. He calls himself a tinkerer, but he really knows what he's doing, and he really has a genuine love for motorcycling and his life, and he's just check his channel out. He's just an inspiration, and he's really good at. He's got this knack for just modding things, and I'm still learning my way with that. But I'll tell you, he got that Duke 250 now, along with the Honda CBR 500, and then the X22R. He painted it red, and we're brothers from the X18, the Dongfang. So it's kind of nice to see. We both ended up with. It's funny. Well, actually, I'm 3 bikes in. I believe he's 4. So might end up being a dual sport too. So we'll see. But great guy. I can't say anything, negative about him, and I wouldn't about anybody on YouTube. But us small fries, we got to stick together. There's so many of these personalities that are on YouTube, and they're giants. They're just, these powerful beings, and they have all these followers, and the power they have, whether they realize it or not, to sort of impart their knowledge, and there's a bunch of trolls out there, but I'm more fascinated with smaller bloggers that are because I feel as though, one, they seem a little bit more hungry, and two, I feel as though they're not pandering to the mob. They're just enjoying the journey, and they're not trying to package something and make it deceivingly beautiful for the naked eye and the consumer. And that's important. Like, oh, I want to get monetized, and I want to Patreon, and I want to be rich, and all this other stuff. If that happens, fine. But if it doesn't, it's a way to make yourself, immortalizing yourself, but doing something you really enjoy. And I find that beautiful. It's just one of those incredible things that we can do with technology. So that's definitely where my head is at with all this. It's just where, at least where I want to be. I want people to say, "Whoa, that Moto Miles guy. This was during his riding period when he was into motorcycles and doing this and that. Boy, he was really, inspired. And maybe someone will take my path." I'm really excited because many of my friends are starting to ride. Mrs., she's working on her learner's permit and her MSF. She's going into that. One of my dear close friends is getting the Husqvarna, good grief. I don't want to butcher the name. It's a beautiful bike. He's looking to get that, and maybe something else. And he's watching all the videos, the MC Rider and Nami Noobs, and the moto vloggers, and he's bit by the bug himself, and he's expressed an interest, and I'm going to help him any way I can. I got to put out some cones and do some practicing because my low-speed maneuvers have been really whack. I'm telling you, I gotta get my whole positioning realigned again and get used to that. I'm fine at high speeds on the highway and going in a straight line and, you know, even turns and stuff, but this low speed I'm really trying to reinforce and reestablish some of my skills and have them sort of, manifested and transferred to the new bike. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and like I said, I appreciate all your kind words, guys. Anything you want to know about the X22 GT? Angie's getting her own soon, so I'll still be able to cover that. I have a huge, limited resource, and yeah, like I said, any questions you might have about that bike and any others, I will do my best to try to answer all my messages, all right? Positivity and love, like and subscribe. I'll see you soon.